Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. This is my fourth and final video of this series, and this one today is the most important one because I want to tell you or share with you an all-inclusive program that has completely changed my life and countless other people's. But first of all, actually, I want to just tell you a little bit about myself and my journey because I know a lot of people will be able to relate to that. Weight can be such a feeling of shame and such an emotional journey, and it can leave scars for many years to come. Even after the fact, after you've gotten control of your weight, the scars take a long time to heal, and I know it because that's what I've lived for many years. And what I'm going to show you, you may see on the screen right now, me at 225 pounds. In fact, I don't even know what I weighed in some of those. It could have been over that. I mean, heaven forbid that you regularly get on the scale. But here I am at 225 pounds, working out 2 hours a day. I could climb, for those of you who know Yosemite, there's a mountain called Half Dome. It's like a 25-mile hike where you, 5,000-6,000 feet up. I had no problem with that. I'd beat you up, I'd beat you down. And the skinny people thought they were going with the fat chicks, so this is going to be easy, and they wouldn't be able to walk for days. But the matter of the fact was that here I was in my 40s at 225 pounds, fitter than I'd ever been, eating as little as I possibly could. And who knew that in my 50s I could actually feel the real me? And that was the whole thing. And again, it's even more than feeling beautiful. It's about feeling like, okay, this is the me that I have wanted people to see for so long, and whatever that means to you. But and so it's quite a bit of joy. So on my 50th birthday a couple of years ago, it wasn't a big deal. I'm thinking, well, at least I got this thing. I just didn't want to go wearing a muumuu. That's all. I mean, I just knew if I couldn't get it taken care of in the 40s, I knew it was going to be a long uphill road trying to do anything in my 50s, and who knew? And I think back, of how many events I didn't go to, or how many family outings or important things that I didn't go to just because I didn't want to go and expose myself to criticism. Or when I did go, oh my goodness, when you do go, then you know exactly which outfit you wore because that's the only thing that worked. It didn't mean it was you, that wasn't your personal taste, but you know what? It worked. You could at least go out. And so all these things, they just go on and on with emotional traumas that hit you. And I always felt, and I'm not sure if you feel this way too, but I always felt that others felt, the thin people felt you're a little less intelligent than them. I mean, why in the world haven't we figured out how to eat less or better than they do, or how to work out better like they do? And if anybody knew me, I was the fittest person out there. I was just not thin. And also I want to let you guys know, any of you that have suffered with weight loss, any of you that have, where it's been long-term or short-term, believe me, you have more willpower than any naturally thin person out there. So never beat yourself up about willpower. It has nothing to do with that. And so that's really why I love showing this program, because once you got it, you got it. You are one of those thin people that can go on with life without worrying. Anyway, so that's the story about myself, and I just wanted to let you know I can relate. As women, we are meant and created, and men too, and don't get me wrong, I'm including men here, but for the most part, women in particular are meant and created to feel beautiful. And whatever beauty that means to you is what is your goal. And the thing for that is every day when you feel like you're your best, it makes it a great day. And again, very emotionally exhausted when you have to force yourself to go out, act like you're all happy-go-lucky, but you know what? You're suffering on the inside. And that's like the experience of when you get all dressed up, and some days you have some better days than others, and you're feeling, on a particular day, hey, I look pretty hot today. And so you go out to an event feeling really good about yourself, and there you are, and all of a sudden you get a glimpse of yourself in a mirror or in a window, and you go, you got to be kidding. I did not leave the house looking like that. And it's like someone just takes a pin and pops your balloon. The rest of the evening, you're forcing yourself through it, or you just go home. Oh, how many shopping trips did I cut short? Because, there's no way I'm going shopping if I look like this. I'm going home. And that's just, it sounds so silly to those that don't understand, but I get it. I get all of these things that go on. So, and don't get me wrong, there's so many more important things to life than beauty and feeling like you're looking perfect. It just means when you feel good, you can enjoy everything else that life has to offer you. a thing I want to point out is the resentment I felt after I figured out how to not only lose the weight, but actually to keep it off. The resentment of how everybody was wrong. I mean, they're wrong, and they're still wrong, and the information, the science and everything is out there, but it's not at the forefront. And so when I finally figured this out, it made me a little angry that I spent most of my 30s, right till the age of 47, dealing with weight and dealing with it on a daily, almost minute by minute basis. And so to find out that there is such a simple formula, that my passion today is to give you that simple formula to help you understand that, hey, I can get you through this, because when you do, you can then stop worrying about the weight and start enjoying every aspect of your life. This knowledge is actually power, and that's what I want to equip you with. And once you have the knowledge and you find out how easy it is to control your weight and to not only to lose the weight, this is a two-phase set, getting the weight off. And some of you say, I've tried everything. Hey, getting the weight off you is not a big deal. We got that taken care of. And the second thing that we got nailed down, though, that's more important than ever getting the weight off of you, is helping you understand how never again you need to gain it. And that is the story of every one of our clients, is when they come to us, they go, yeah, I've lost weight, but I can't believe that I'm not going to have to forever lose weight again. And so it's a two-prong or a two-phase program, and both of them are essential. Who wants to go into maintenance when they haven't lost their weight, and who wants to lose weight only not to maintain it and gain it all back again? So it'll be just amazing for you when you understand how easy it is, the whole formula put together. And then there's the part, and again, this is those of you who've experienced this, and I don't know if you want to call it vindication, redemption, revenge, but boy, you do dream about or imagine the point where you get to your goal weight, or where you feel beautiful, and you do imagine going out and showing your friends or your family or whatever, hey, I did get this thing, because it's almost like it's a validation that you do have what it takes to be healthy and feel good about yourself. And again, it has nothing about having to do with intelligence or all that. It's just understanding the formula. But once you get it, you go, hey, I can hardly wait now to show so-and-so. And I know it's a silly thing to think about, but I did, and I know you do. So, let's face it, that's just one of the things. But the biggest thing I have, oh my goodness, for myself, but so many more of our clients, is their biggest fear is that you go through all this to lose the weight and it's not going to work for you, or you go through all of this and you're just going to gain it back again. That is, or nothing is going to work. And that was where I was at 47 years of age. The fact is, oh my goodness, I can't eat any less. I can't work out any harder. Nothing is going to work. I had done everything. I had spent thousands and thousands of dollars. I could have bought a new car with the programs that I had paid for, only to gain the weight back and more. And when it came to the end, I couldn't even lose the weight anymore. A half a pound a day. When you were like me, at 225 pounds, working out 2 hours a day, eating almost nothing at this point, nothing is going to work at that point. And so that is what I get over and over again, is people are so afraid because of the disappointments that they've had in the past. And to tell you the truth, those that know me, this is where my passion comes from. I cannot tell you how my heart just breaks when I see people doing everything they think they're supposed to be doing, and here they are, doing their power walking up and down the sidewalks. I almost stop the car and pull them in, because I can hardly take it that they're doing what I did. I worked out and nothing happened. I just want you to understand that it's hard for you to believe it, but would you actually believe you could live the rest of your life as a thin, natural person? Not skinny, not unreasonable, just normal. That's a lot of all of us, is really all that we wanted, is something normal. And if you think about it, your naturally thin friends, they live a normal life. Do they ever tell you, do they eat when they're hungry? And when they're satisfied, they're really satisfied. I mean, they have no desire to eat more. And they never complain about their weight, and never deny themselves of normal, natural food, because their body regulates this and tells them when to eat and when they're full. And that is actually how we can reset your body to do it. So on the last 3 videos, I talked about making some simple changes. And the reason I started with those is I wanted to give you hope that if you could at least maintain your weight, even if you're overweight, if you can maintain your weight and not gain by enjoying food, that is such an inspiration. Now we just have to figure out how to get the weight off, but at least you know you have what it's going to take to help you maintain. And so then when it comes to getting the weight off, for those who have 15, 20, 40, 50, 100 pounds or more to lose, I want to introduce you to one of the most effective, efficient, mind-boggling programs that I've ever seen. And as I told you earlier, I'd spent thousands of dollars trying to lose weight. And here I had to do this simple formula, and it came off, it flew off. I mean, I morphed in front of people where they just couldn't believe what happened to me. And so that's what I want to show you. Before I continue, I want to just show you and introduce you to Jennifer, one of many successful clients where this program has absolutely changed her life. Telling Jennifer's story would take a whole book, but I'm just going to try to paraphrase it. Jennifer has been through so much physical trauma as she had, as her occupation as a police officer. It has forced her to go through countless hours of rehab. She was on 21 medications when I met her. Now, less than 9 months later, she is on 6 medications and dropping. And at this point, she's down 94.5 pounds, and it's completely life-changing. If you look at her pictures, you don't even recognize her. I cannot tell you how humbling this is for me to be able to be a part of these clients' lives and they allow me to help coach them through something that I know will change their life forever. I just want to let you know that there are virtually no clinics, no weight loss centers, no bottle on the pharmacy shelf that is going to give you the true gift of long-term weight loss. After you go to, and I've been to all of them, after you go to some of these centers, what you'll get is the instructions now to go out and eat a healthy, balanced diet. Has that been working for you? That's the problem, is what is a healthy, balanced diet? I mean, again, we're intelligent, so, I mean, it's not like we're, eating bonbons all day. And so I tell people all the time, please don't even bother losing weight until you have the key to keeping it off. Else it's just a waste of time, and it's exhausting and so disappointing. So that's actually why I'm here today. I want to share with you the most successful and targeted weight loss program out there. I promise you, a properly coached HCG program doesn't compare to anything you've ever tried before. And we can get the weight off quickly and effortlessly. And then the second phase of that is to reset your metabolic rate and keep you fat burning so you never have to deal with those pounds again. Let me explain to you a little bit about HCG. HCG stands for, get this, human chorionic gonadotropin. And it's responsible for opening up abnormal fat reserves for your body to metabolize, but at a very, very high pace, up to 1 pound a day. If you think of a pound, it's 3,600, 3,500 calories. HCG opens up that and helps you blow through that as your own energy, and it literally just melts off of your body. And it sounds too good to be true, but thousands of my clients have said the same thing. And within 2 weeks they go, "You're right, Myrna Lynn, I've never seen anything like this." And that's exactly how I felt. It helps to reset your hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is part of your brain that regulates your metabolism. It's like your thermostat. And thin people's thermostats are turned on. Mine was turned off even when I was a child. And so all HCG does is it first of all opens up your abnormal weight, abnormal fat. And when I talk about your abnormal fat, we're talking only the fat that you would pay thousands of dollars for liposuction. Not all the good. You have many good fat on a lot of good fat on your body, but the abnormal famine fat that is never going anywhere. That is what HCG targets. Please understand that. And that's why people lose weight in such a different fashion than any other program. It helps to reset, as I say, the hypothalamus, that part of your brain that not only resets your metabolism, but it also resets your adrenals, your thyroid function. And it does sound too good to be true. But you know what? Just trust me. If you just work with me and let me guide you through this program, everything and anything I'm saying to you now, you will say back to me in a couple weeks. I want to share with you now real quickly, Michelle. You see the before and after pictures, and I know that they don't show the whole story because, to tell you the truth, Michelle is 119 pounds lighter. And again, I only started working with her like 9 months ago. And her story is like so many others. She did Weight Watchers, she did the protein shakes, she did everything. She'd lose 30, 40, 50 pounds. It would stall out, she would gain it all back. I will have a little bit more of her testimonial or her story at the bottom of this email, but I just want to let you know that it has completely changed her life. She is no longer afraid at all about ever gaining it back, because she's proven to herself over and over and over in between her cycles of losing weight how beautifully she can eat, how much she can eat, and how she does not gain any weight back. But just to give you an idea of how far she's come, she was between a size 24 and 26. Just the last time I was on the phone with her, she said she was in a 14 and she can't even shop in the big girl stores anymore. And it just brought tears to my eyes, because you know what? I had to shop in the big girl stores too. And it's so nice when you just feel like a normal woman again. And I just want to share these people with you. Some of these are real extreme weight loss programs, but the people who lose 15, 20, 23 pounds, it has changed their life as much as the people who needed to lose 100, because it's just that troubling to them. And so I just want to share with you that this is possible for whatever you need to lose. I want to actually explain to you and let me tell you about the type of weight loss you can expect on a properly coached HCG program, okay? Women on average will lose between 0.6 to 0.8 pounds a day. Not a week, but a day. And men almost across board lose a pound a day. And again, there are some women that do that well too, but it's not our averages, so I don't really go into that. But 0.6 to 0.8, so if we're looking at a 40-day program, you're looking at losing 28 to 32 pounds of pure fat in 40 days. And what we do is we do 40-day increments if you need up to 40 days or more. We do 40-day increments, and then we put you in maintenance, and that's the fun part, because then you can eat and understand that none of that you'll gain back again, and then we can go back and do another 40-day. But the way our program works, it's an all-inclusive program. It's taken me years to put this together. I've lost count a long time ago, 3,000-4,000 clients. There's nothing about this program I don't know. And so just to give you an idea that when you have a good product and you have the proper coaching, nothing will stop you from amazing success. Along with that, what we do is it's a mandatory that we add vitamin B. So we have a fantastic whole food grade organic vitamin B that's part of the program. We also include a condensed food product that's like a multivitamin, but it's a condensed whole food organic product. Again, mandatory, because we need your skin, your hair, your nails. We need everything to be healthier than when you started. And so that's why when I put the program together, we put everything together so that your body is a better functioning body when you're done. What you're looking at is 12 weeks or 3 months of complete video and written support. I will be in your face, because I want you to know that I'm going to coach you actually through every single day. For the first 40, 45 days, you will get a daily email of me. Oh, don't worry, email with a video. Don't worry, it's only going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes long, okay? Just depending on what we need to cover that day. But every day I'm going to coach you through, because it's not a hard program, it's a detailed program. And halfway through that, I'm also going to prepare you completely for maintenance. So when your maintenance starts, you already know what you're doing. When you start your maintenance, every single week for the next 6 weeks, you'll get emails from me walking you through your maintenance, so that there's nothing that's holding you back from maintaining where you left off. At that point, if you need to do another round, we can talk about that later, but we'll get your first round under your belt. Included in this is also, I want to do weekly webinars or teleseminars, just depending on what we're covering. So at that point, I'll be answering all of your email questions and just give you the personal touch that I want to give you. I'm also going to give you detailed instructions, of course, on the whole program. There'll be Dr. Simeon's, a PDF of Dr. Simeon's complete protocol or complete manuscript that I do want you to review. You will have weekly food intake journals. You will have measurement journals. You will have everything you need so that you can track where you're going. And of course, we want to give you some recipes. We want to get you lots of wonderful food ideas for maintenance. And the program is very all-inclusive. All these years of me spending working with patients and clients, I know what you guys need, and we got it. We got it in one nice, neatly wrapped package. Lisa is the last person I quickly want to share with you. Lisa's story was so amazing when she came into my office. She was actually crying not because of her weight, but because of her blood sugars. Yeah, she was overweight, but she knew if she didn't do something, she was going to die. She had her blood sugars were well in the 300s. For the people that understand that, they should be in the low 90s. And this was on all maximum medication. This was on eating as carefully as she thought she could eat. And she was crying because, you know what, she had lost very close family members from type 2 diabetes. And she has these beautiful granddaughters that she wanted to live for, and she just wanted to live. And I cannot tell you the joy she has been to work with. She is off all her medication. She's not even on low dose maintenance diabetic medication. Her blood sugars are in the low 90s. She has lost a total of 61 pounds, and she is the most joyous woman because she knows she got this. And boy, what a gift it is for me to be able to work with people like that. So Lisa is actually only 13 pounds from her goal. I think she looks great, but again, it's nice to have a goal and know that you can achieve it, and she'll be there in no time. But so I'm just so proud to be able to introduce you to Lisa, because again, like all the other ones, it's just life-changing for them, and I want you to experience that too. I have hundreds of testimonials. I just had to quickly pick a few to share with you today. So as you can see, there is a reason why I'm so passionate about what I do. This is so life-changing, but not only that, it's actually life-saving, and that's really the crux of it, is when you know you can change somebody's life so that their health issues are not going to rule them forever. It is a very, very rewarding thing. We have this thing nailed down. I want you not to be frustrated anymore. I want you to live your potential. And when you get this weight thing taken care of, you can go ahead and do that. You can have every day is now to live and think about the important things of life instead of just all the failures you've had in the past. I can say all I ask you is that you will allow me the opportunity to coach you through, work with you so that you can go on with life and have the life that you deserve. And again, I sure look forward to working with you.